Hello everybody, welcome back to iCommute Gaming. Today we're working on episode 8. Someone pointed out we missed the Faroe Islands. They actually pointed out twice and I just forgot all about it. So let's put a hub in here. And they want to go, Torshaven wants to go to Hoffen and Odense, which is definitely doable. We will oblige them on that. Hoffen is pretty close. So honestly, let's do something different. Let's go with the boat. And Torshaven also wants to go to Odense, I believe. That one's a little bit further away. Let's go with our trusty Nimbus, 3 of them on. Now, we have all of Europe, so let's start eating away at these countries between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea. So, Georgia, let's see what city it gives us. It gives us Batumi. So we'll put a hub down there. And there is ways of making our hubs better as well. I do realize that. And we're going to get into that. Batumi wants to go to Samson. Let's see, what would this cost if I did a road? Okay, we'll go for that. That totally works. And then Batumi also wants to go to Sinop. So let's see, Batumi, Sinop. We could probably do that by bus as well. Oh no, it's gonna go the long way. Yeah. Okay, let's just go Nimbus. And a couple of them. There we go. So that's Georgia. Now we could go to Armenia, which is Yerevan. So we'll throw down our manager. And Yerevan wants to go to Batumi and Krasnodar. Okay, so Batumi. Let's throw a road down there. Perfect. Wow, that's a really zigzaggy road, ain't it? That's not the prettiest road. So Yerevan wants to go to Krasnodar. Let's see if we can build a road for here. It's a little ugly, but we'll go with it. I just kind of like having roads. And Azerbaijan. Wow, that's interesting. You see that? How this is like the main country, and then there's like this piece totally cut off. That's got to be weird living there, eh? So we'll go to Ganja. And we'll hire our manager. Ganja wants to go to Yerevan and Batumi. So Yerevan's the first thing it wants to do. We'll build a road. Wow, that road's kind of junky too, isn't it? And it wants to go to Batumi. Batumi is over there. That's a really convoluted way of going there. Let's go back up and make it an airplane. How about that? There we go. We still have 276 million left. Iran is probably going to be quite something. Yeah, 67 million. Okay, we'll take it. So Iran, what country did we get? Zanjan? Zanjan or Zanjan maybe. Okay, we can do that. Now it wants to go to Erbil and Yerevan. Erbil. And that, hopefully that we can build a road. That's not the most wonderful road ever, but we'll do it. And Zanjan wants to go to Yerevan. That's up there. I don't know if I put a road, is it going to be okay? Well, that road's not that bad actually. Zigzags a little bit, but it's nothing too crazy. So that's for Iran or Iran, depending how you want to say it. So we could come up here to Turkmenistan. And we'll get Ashgabat. Put our manager down. Ashgabat wants to go to Zanjan and Yerevan. So Yanjan. Let's see. If we went with our Halti, that's pretty expensive. But we did it now. So we kind of committed. Then it also wants to go to oops, no, not Gitega. Yerevan. I don't know if that means it's going to wonky take it down the road, possibly. So let's go with a Nimbus. There we go. And then Uzbekistan is 29 million. And they gave us Shahrizbaz. And they want to go to Ashgabat and Zanjan. Ashgabat right here. Can we do it with the road? That's not the most amazing road, but I kind of like to do a road from one end of the continent to the other, really. It's just kind of cool. I'm sure airplanes are better, but still. So once we go to Zanjan, which is a bit further away, we'll go with the 340 Express. There we go. We'll put 2 of them. Kazakhstan's going to be 38 million, but I think we'll do it. We'll take a chance and we'll do it. So they give us Aktau, which is over here. Okay, so Aktau. Get our expansion going. Now, for now, I think we're going to have to go with airplanes only. So they want to go to Ganja, which, yeah, it's going to just have to be airplane. It's just the way it is. So we'll put 3 of them down. Also, Aktau wants to go to something just past Ganja, Yerevan. All right, same thing. Create 1 plane. Add 2 more in there. Now, so that gives us, I don't really know what we call these. The stands, I guess, is one thing you can call them. But then we didn't get Afghanistan or Pakistan or Kajik or Kyrgyzstan. So we got heart of the stands, I guess. So Bellinzona would come over, wants to go to Marseille. I believe we can do that. So Bellinzona, Marseille. If we did the bus, oh, the road's actually already there. We throw a bus down. Odense is overcrowded. They want the girl go to Karlskrona. Odense to Karlskrona, which is right there. I feel like we already did this. I don't know that should be overcrowded, but anyways, Noe Sax. Let's see, Ostrava says there's no path already. We'll definitely put a couple buses down here. Now, is there any other tiny little villages or anything here that we got to add in? There always seems to be these tiny places. Okay, looks like we're safe for now. So we'll speed this up a little bit. And we're at the point of 4,201 minutes before we need to add another country. So that's pretty decent. Kodoma's overcrowded. They want to go to Harare. And let's see. So number 1, we should go up to level 6. And probably throw a 3rd one on. Ostrava wants to go to Krakow. That's fine. We can do that. So we'll go Ostrava, Krakow. Yeah, that's weird. Was there really not? No, there wasn't one before. That's odd. Okay. That's fine. So we'll speed it back up again. Now we'll slow it down. Stuttgart is overcrowded. They want to go to Bellinzona. We can do that. Stuttgart to Bellinzona is going through the... I'd say we could put a bus on that. Odense is overcrowded. They want to go to Stuttgart. Okay, that's... We're not going to do that by bus. So Odense to Stuttgart. And we'll have to put a Nimbus on that. Here's Mr. Nimbus. There we go. Put 3 of them. Ozicek wants to go to Ostrava. And let's see, where's Ostrava's way up there? We don't, let's see. No, it's going to do a zigzag, isn't it? If we build a road, that's a little bit better. Okay, we'll do that. And Bucharest is overcrowded. They want to go to Plovdiv. They don't have a path yet. I'd have to think this must get pretty crazy after a while. Trying to build all these paths and add in new things. There, we'll put a couple buses. Presov wants to go to Krakow, which is just north. Let's see, probably do a bus. Build road. There we go. Now we can speed her up again. Irachidia wants to go to Uja. It says it has a direct path. Let's see. Throw a couple more planes on there. And is that going to help? The bus. We could go there. No, that should do it between the two of those. Okay, Khan Yunis is overcrowded. They want to go to Beirut. No problem. Khan Yunis wants to go to Beirut. We'll definitely put that on a bus for now. Here we go. Novorossiysk. Okay, this is a new city actually. New city. Yeah, let's put a manager down. So they want to go to Krasnodar, which is very close by. Funny how they didn't make a straight road. And then they also want to go to Batumi. Okay, Batumi is a little bit further out. We'll go with the Nimbus. There we go. New city is available, Voronezh. So Russia's now up to 3 cities that quickly. Voronezh wants to go to Krasnodar and Novorossiysk. Okay, let's see. Voronezh, Krasnodar, and we'll go with our Nimbus for this. Veroni also wants to go to Novorossiysk. And let's go Nimbus for that. There. That's good. Speed that up a little bit. So we still have 49 million. And we only have like 3 or 4 days left to the month. I don't know if every month's 31 days. Or if it does switch. It should be exactly our calendar. So really there should only be 1 day left. Okay, let's pause this for a second. Waleto Sodo, Addis Ababa. It says it has a direct path. So probably just needs updated buses. There, just... Oh, wait. No, we can jump to the 6th. There we go. Now, that should help. Waleto Sodo, any other issues there? No, just that one, and it's gonna clean up quickly, I'd say. So, it'll be interesting to see how much money we make by the end of this month. Oh, we made over $1 billion, actually. Over $1 billion. Okay, so let's focus on makeup. So, another city in Russia. Okay, so that is, where is it? That's the question. Oh, no, it's not up there. Makeup. Well, we can do it this way, I guess. Add city. Makeup, I guess. They want to go to Krasnodar. So they're really close. So they're somewhere down. Oh, here it is right there. Okay. And Mekiop also wants to go to Sinop. So we'll use the Nimbus for that. There we go. Now, if we keep going through the stands, let's go with Pakistan. And what do they give us here? Quetta. Okay, well, at least that's a city I've heard of. Now, we just got to find it. There we go. That is here, kind of central north. Now, Quetta wants to go to Shahriz Baz and the Ashgabat. Shahriz Baz. Let's just put, wow, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to go with a Nimbus. There we go. And we'll do that again and see what the Ashgabat. So we'll probably do this one. These ones we might not do a road, honestly, because they're a bit far. So Afghanistan, where are they going to give us here? Kandahar. Okay, well now that one makes a lot of sense, actually. Kandahar. Now maybe Kandahar to Quetta we can do. Let's see, put that up. Kandahar to Quetta. Yeah, we're going to definitely see if we can build a road here. Okay, that's a decent looking road, actually. There, put our buses down. Kandahar wants to go to Shahrisabz. Let's see, how bad a way is that? Let's see what, oops. Let's see what kind of what kind of road it would do. That road's not too bad. I kind of just want a road just for the sake of a road. And then we can go into Tajikistan. Dushnabie. Not a bad choice for a starting city there. Dushnabie wants to go to Shahriz Baz, which is pretty close, really. So we'll put our bus down there. We will... I don't want to... Well, wants to build a road down, which is kind of... I guess those mountains are too big. So then it wants to go to Quetta. Quetta itself, I don't think we need another road. So let's just go with the Nimbus. And then we need Kyrgyzstan or Kyrgyzstan, I guess. Is probably the better way of saying it. Kyrgyzstan. Osh. Interesting name for a city. I've never heard of that city before. I wonder what kind of city it is in real life. So Osh wants to go to Dushanbe. Dushanbe, if we try building a road. See, it's funny now that road goes right through the mountains. Go figure, eh? So we'll put our bus down there. Osh also wants to go to Shahrisabz. Oops. We need to click on it first. Shahrisabz is over there. I'd say maybe a bus, right? Wouldn't it just... Okay, that's kind of... It's a little weird how that does that, but we'll put it down anyways. Okay, so that leaves China, the big daddy here, which is 764. We could go Mongolia. Let's do that. Mongolia is Kvod. I'm not sure if that's a major city there or not. It's not the one I was expecting, but they never are. So Kvod, Dushanbe, we're gonna have to go with 340 is not gonna work, eh? We're gonna need something better. The AR 1500. Put 3 of them down. And Kvod also wants to go to Osh. And Osh is, yeah, it's pretty far away, honestly. We'll do the 3, do we want to 390? Or we're going to go 340. I think 340. We'll go with 340. There we go. Now, We have China and we have India. Probably India. And we may have to just stop here because we just burned like half our money left right there. So Jamnagar, I'm sure India's got tons of cities. So Jamnagar wants to go to Quetta. Now just for fun, what would that be if I built a road? Okay, it's a little bit long, but I do want a road, so I'll take it. So Jamnagar also wants to go to Kandahar. So that one will do the airplane. I'm doing a little bit more of the normal airplanes though, like I'm kind of going a bit higher. Bangladesh, Nepal. Okay, let's go Nepal. Nepal is going to give us Pokhara. And with that, we want to go to Jamnagar and Kandahar. So, probably both going to have to be airplanes. Yeah. So this can be a 340. Right there. And the second one was what, Kandahar? Yeah, same thing. So we'll go 340 again. There we go. And that still leaves us with 400 and some million. I should have had it on play, I guess. Addis Ababa. Let's see. Let's put another bus down. So Lubango is overcrowded. It wants to go to Machamedes, has a direct path. Okay, let's put these up to a Hilti. Put that to a Hilti. Add another one. Lubango. That should help, I'd say. Depending where those are. Here, let's throw a fourth one down. So we did all those. So we can speed this up again. Now, the other thing we didn't do is Sri Lanka. Could do that in the meantime. So Hafna. Hafna will give them a manager. So Hafna wants to go to... They want to go to Jamnagar, which will throw some airplanes on that. And they also want to go to Pokhara. So we need an even better airplane going that way. So we'll put two of them. Now I see a new city of Surat. So we'll add in our manager. Surat wants to go to Jamnagar for sure. They almost always want to go to the one that's close by. So let's see if we can do a road. It's not the prettiest road ever, but we'll go with it. Now Surat, where else would they like to go? They want to go to Quetta, which that's probably a Nimbus thing to do. Here we go. Now, Chisinau is overcrowded. It wants to go to Berdiansk. So we'll gladly oblige them on that one. Berdiansk is 600 and some. And that's just close by. So let's go with some buses. Lion or Leon wants to go to Luxembourg. It does have a direct pass. Maybe we just need to add... Oh. Yeah, we need to definitely bump these up. Halti. And we'll even add another one. How about that? There we go. That takes care of that. We earn trust. Got lots of cities. We'll just let them do their thing. Got her on fast speed now. As you can see, we have over 300 and some buses. We haven't did that many trains. 1,500 aircraft. It's climbing all the time. 174 boats. So Frankfurt is overcrowded. Oh, because it's new. Wait a minute. Yeah, we had a hub there. Okay, I don't know. I guess it wanted like multiple cities all at once. So Frankfurt, Stuttgart. We'll put some halties down there. Then we got Frankfurt to Nuremberg. We'll put some halties on that. And then Frankfurt. Okay, I guess I already had something covered. I don't know. Maybe I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh, Mumbai. That's a new one. So let's go in, add in our manager. Mumbai wants to go to Surat and Jamnagar. Surat is close by. Definitely want a road there. Leave that at 3. They want to go to Jamnagar. And we will definitely do that for them. We'll put a Nimbus on that. There we go. So India's starting to fill out a little bit here. We got 2 or 3 cities there now. And probably China's probably even more expensive than it was before. 800 and some, yeah. Okay. So San Marino's overcrowded. It wants to go to Munich. Okay. Indirect pass. So it has pass, but they're indirect. So San Marino to Munich could be by bus. We could, yeah, let's go by bus. There we go. Throw some buses down. Now Pressov wants to go to Debrecen, which does have a direct pass. So maybe the bus is, oh my goodness, that is horrible. There we go. That'll take care of that. And then another city in India, Ahmednagar. So let's add in our hub manager. Oops, no, we want him to expand. So Ahmednagar definitely is going to want to go to Mumbai. Yep, for sure. That makes sense. So let's build a road. Have some buses going. And then it's also want to go to probably to Surat, I'd say. Okay, Surat, Balti. Interesting that it's not going to build a cutoff there. But okay. If it doesn't want to, it doesn't want to. So Ugadugu wants to go to Kumasi, has a direct path. Probably just has a horrible bus, which of course it does. I think we're going to see this happen more and more. So Novi Kaz wants to go to Krakow. Actually doesn't have a path. That's weird. Sometimes I feel like there was paths and suddenly there's not. I don't know if that's possible or if it's just me. Ugadugu. Okay, that's going to clear up quickly, I'd say. Can speed this up a bit. The country now is almost 5,000. We have enough. We could pick up Bangladesh, but I think we'll just leave it. Sharman. Let's slow this down a little bit. Sharman, we'll give them a manager. That's in Pakistan, I believe. So where is the city itself? Sharman. Kedah. I could be wrong. Maybe it's... Well, here, let's just type it in. Shemin wants to go to Kedah, Kandahar. Kedah. Oh, it's like right in there. Okay, it's right on the border. Yeah, that was hard to see. Okay, we'll definitely go bus on that. And then it's also going to want to do probably Kandahar. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do a bus on that. Perfect. Ugadugu, Kumasi. Let's look at the plane here. Add a few more planes in. Vaduz wants to go to Munich. Vaduz. Right here. Going to Munich. Great. There we go. So here we're probably not going to hit enough. We did grow like 15,000 a month, but we're not going to hit the 250. All right, we'll pause it right there. So we do have a new city, and that is Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Wow. That is amazing. I think that must be the hardest city yet to say. So we're gonna put a bus down to Mumbai, let it create another road, and then it's probably wants to go to Ahmednagar, which is close by. We'll definitely put a bus on that, build a nice neat road. We cleaned up that Faroe Islands that we had missed a long time. We missed twice actually. We got all our stands, all this kind of Middle Asia type stuff. We did quick into India as far down as Nepal. That's still India over here. And we did grab Mongolia. And then we chased all these different things. And this month, I believe we went up like 1.2 billion. So if you like that video, like, comment, subscribe, come back and watch another great video of I Can Meet Gaming.